Good afternoon, students. Welcome to class 11 biology class. After 3 or 4 days, I'm coming. This is the new chapters. Your two chapters completed, the digestive systems and respiratory system. Now, the circulatory systems. Okay, the circulatory system are given in your book before the blood vessels, different types of blood, the cells. I have already discussed. Please check in a later video that the tissue chapters I have discussed all these things. Okay, here the important topic is the circulatory systems, and before going to discuss the chapters, I want to say something. This is the first. You have to know the properly the structures of the heart. Otherwise, you cannot understand the circulatory system. But the structure of the heart we have already studied in the class 10. I will not discuss in details. Here have to discuss your long syllabus. If everything means you have studied in earlier, these things I will not discuss. Please properly read your book, and if any doubt you can ask through in 10 OF. And in circulatory system, if you are going to start the circulatory system, here the cardiac cycle, double circulation have to study in details. Okay, this thing I will discuss in details, but not the human heart. I will not discuss in details. Please read the book, and shortly I am discussing. This is the human heart. The position of the heart, this is the heart situated almost in the middle line, the thoracic cavity between the lungs. Here the heart where is situated in the thoracic cavity between the lungs, the heart is situated, and this is the heart actually about the 300 grams, and the heart, the membrane enclosed by the membrane, this membrane is called the pericardium. This membrane is called pericardium. This membrane, pericardium. Okay, pericardium, and membrane is called pericardium, and this membrane is includes the different types of membrane, and here the fluid is present. This fluid here, and the pericardial fluid. This is the pericardial space is present between two membranes. The pericardial fluid is present, and the external structure of the heart. You can see here the external structures, and the auricles. Actually, the fourth chamber of the heart consists of the two auricles and the two ventricles. This is the external structure of the heart, and the different types of valves also present. Okay, in the internal structure, easily you can understand. The one by one I will discuss. In the internal structure, the first one, the internal structure, the four chambers of the heart, the two auricles and two ventricles is present. In the auricles, actually auricles thin chambers, and here the lining of the septums, and this is separated by the interarterial septum. The auricles, the first one I am discussing here, this is the auricles. The first one I am discussing here, the auricles. The auricles actually separated by the thin interauricular septum. These septums are separated in the oval. Here the lining of the septum, the oval depression is present. This depression is called the fossa ovalis. After that, it is the remain embryonic aperture is called the foramen oval. Okay, the two terms is very much important. This is the fossa ovalis and foramen oval. Please read the book properly. And after the right, here the auricles, actually the two auricles, the right auricles and the left auricles. In the right auricles, left auricles, also here the different types of valves is present, and the ventricles. Here the ventricles, actually the thick wall chambers, and it is separated by the interventricular septum. Interventricular septums, it is also separated interventricular septums. Okay, and the right and different types of the different valve means the bicuspid valve, the tricuspid valve, different types of valves also present. And the great blood vessel, that is blood vessel means what type of blood vessels? This is the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Okay, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, and the pulmonary vein, the first the superior vena cava. The superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. Okay, and superior vena cava is carry the both deoxygenated blood. That all the bodies from the deoxygenated blood is coming through these two veins actually, the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, and also the pulmonary vein and pulmonary arteries. Here actually the veins carry the deoxygenated blood, but here the exception is that pulmonary vein is carry the oxygenated blood and the pulmonary artery carry the deoxygenated blood. Okay, and the systemic aorta, the aortic arch is supplies actually, it supplies the oxygenated blood all over the body except the lungs. Okay, except the lungs. Only the lungs is blood supplied through the pulmonary vein and the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary turn is related to the lungs. Here the different types of blood vessel is present, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and also the pulmonary vein and the pulmonary aorta and the systemic aorta is present. Okay, here I will not discussing in details the structure of the heart. Here the main thing, important topic, next day I will discuss is the cardiac cycle. Cardiac cycle is very much important topic in these chapters and have to study in details. Okay, I hope it is clear. Please read the book properly.